Hey, what's going on, guys? Your boy Ghost here, and today we have another video on the channel. Well, a new series in general called Will It Build. This one will be revolving around a wheel of exotics. Then whatever that wheel lands on, I have to make a build out of, and we'll go at the end of the video talking about Will It Build and what changes I can make to the exotic if I have any. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Have a good rest of your day, and yeah, enjoy the video. Said it again. I have an armamentarium build. Oh, Ashen Wake, say less. Ashen Wake, say less. Okay. Ashen Wake, the honey bun gun, the honey bun arms, the honey bun build. Everyone know the honey bun build. That's the solar build. So for this, I gotta get max grenade stat. We gotta get max grenade stat, of course. So let's go into D2 armor picker. Going in a D2 armor picker, go to my Titan, put everything to 0, click on my Ashen Wake, and what's the highest grenade? Theoretically, I could get 199. So we're gonna do 180. I can put a font mod on one. Boom. See how much the stats looking like once I get 180 grenade. Not the best. So we're gonna continue to work on this. Let's do 100 weapon because super doesn't really do much. Because the only supers we have are burning hammer soul, which I love, but it's trash. So we're looking at a 200 grenade, 100 super, 100 weapon stat with the Ashen Wake, and I think that's gonna have to be good enough. So this series, along with me trying to find exotics that I have not used and may be good and maybe worth using for you guys as well. This is also going to be kind of a like build guide for people who don't really use exotics. Something to find a way so you can get your thought process on how I build my builds. So I've also made a video on that, and I think that's kind of aged kind of poorly. I have 0 melee. Good lord. Am I really gonna have 0 melee? Okay, I'll have 25. Okay, so it wants us to put in 1 minor grenade mod. 1 minor grenade mod, and then everything else is going to be major grenade mods. Major grenade mod. Okay. Now the activity we're going to do here is either two things. I still never decided on what activity I want to do to test the build in. It's either onslaught, which is kind of hit or miss, or Lawless Frontier. Lawless Frontier is kind of the best activity because it's really difficult. The freaking stuff changes up periodically as you play more. You get more enemies that are very, like I said, very difficult. So let me masterwork all these armor real quick, and I'll get back to you in a second. It takes so much match to masterwork one build, bro. Okay, so we're obviously gonna go to solar. We got everything. Where am I? 25 freaking? Oh, there it is. 35, I bet. So we got 100. We got 100 super, 100 weapons, 182 grenade. We're gonna put in a font mod here. Now the option we want to use is what weapon. Well, first off, let's talk about the subclass. We're obviously gonna use Hammer Soul because I love hammers. It's my favorite subclass. We're gonna use Ashen Wake because Ashen Wake requires us to use Fusion Grenade. We're gonna use Fusion Grenade, and I just realized I have not explained this exotic, and I'm sure none of you guys know what Ashen Wake is because no one's used it in ages. So Ashen Wake, bring the heat. Fusion Grenades gain increased throw speed, explode on impact, and stun unstoppable champions. Final blows with Fusion Grenades grant grenade energy. So this is the honey bun build. We're making the honey bun build, and I love this build. It's fun. I don't have it currently, but throwing flaming hot freaking grenades that explode on impact is very good. It's very fun. So we're obviously gonna take Soul Invictus. Soul Invictus makes it so solar ability, final blows, hammer of soul, impacts, and defeating scorched targets creates sunspots. Your abilities regenerate faster, and your super drains more slowly while standing in a sunspot. Sunspots apply scorch and deal damage to targets inside them. Entering a sunspot applies a restoration. And then Roaring Flames. Final blows with the super abilities or ignitions increase their damage as your solar ability stacks up to 3 times. Perfect. We're going to keep Bonk on because Bonk is good, and we have to keep Fusion Grenade on using your jump or shield you want to use. And super. It doesn't really matter what super you want to use either. Now for fragments, we're going to looking for anything that increases scorch, ignitions, healing super, anything that's gonna help us keep us alive. Drop char. Your solar, actually no, yeah, solar ignition spread scorch. We're gonna keep that. Solar grenade final blows. We're gonna keep that. Solar weapon ability final blows extended. So right now we have really no way to get restoration. So we're gonna get rid of this one. So the question is, what are we gonna get rid of it for? We can do your ignitions have increased area of effect. That's also a really, really good one. Radiant and restoration effects applied for a longer time. We have no way to get radiant or restoration. Defeating a target with your solar ignitions, great grenade energy, a really good one. So weapon final blows grant you nope. So it's really in between tempering and eruption. Now theoretically, if I'm using heal clip, I won't need this. But Ember of Char, your slow ignition spread scorch. This one, it gives me grenade stat. I'm gonna have 8 wasted stats though. Well, 18 because freaking the font gives us 20. So I'm probably gonna do. Let's do freaking Ember of Eruption, and then we're gonna go over to Dim again once more to look at the official stat bumps and energy you get back with Ashen Wake. So if you're going over to Dim once more, or the freaking Destiny Compendium, whatever you need. Fusion grenades have fast Y, absolutely. Fusion grenade kills refund grenade energy based on enemy rank. Miners give 25%, elites give 50%, players, mini bosses, and bosses grant 100%. Ability energy gain is not affected by chunk energy scalars. Learn more, and I'll explain it now. Okay, so don't need that. So we need to be focusing on getting either a lot of kills on ads or elites, and absolutely look for them unstoppable champions to put them in the pack. So now that we got that, let's look at the weapons. What weapons do we have, chat? We're gonna look specifically for some solar weapons. Maybe even some weapons with demolitions. If we have some weapons with demolitions, that'd be perfect. So we're gonna go into Dim, type in solar, find some solar weapons. Now we got a bunch of them. We got a rocket sidearm. We got freaking sidearm. We got regular sidearms. We got GLs. We want a primary weapon that's solar. So we could do Might Mini Tool, fairly good. But I want a weapon with demolition and so on. So let's look for is solar and then also type in exact perk demolitionist. Okay, so we got some options. We have Gear Tied Apex with demolitionist and chaos reshaped. We could do my BX5R battler from like back in 30th anniversary with the demo incandescent. We have no survivors with demo incandescent. We have your, like I said, AJ Apex. We've got Ogma sidearm with demo Apex. Now if I had one somewhere, I know there's probably a gun out there somewhere with demo heal clip would be perfect right now. But incandescent could do fine. I'm gonna rock with your tight Apex. We're gonna use your tight Apex. This one has demolition on it, right? Let's just go. Okay, let's just go. All right, so we're gonna use your tight Apex. Boom. Now, what's the primary, the kinetic slot weapon we're gonna use? What's a weapon what's an exotic that could potentially bring this build together? It could be. Let's just look at its solar again. Let's go back to its solar. So we're gonna find something that can bring this build. Technically, you really don't need an exotic weapon, but I like to try to bend in my exotic weapon with my exotic armor and have even more synergy. But you really don't need solar. Let's just do is exotic. So for exotics, something I can really think off the top of the dome that might help here. Nothing. Nothing really here is speaking to me. We could theoretically do like, there's really nothing you really need here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tommy's matchbook, I guess, but not really. Vex Caliber, no. Vex Mythic Glass, no. There's really no exotic that you really need. You can really just slot in whatever you want. And because I said that, probably gonna slot in whatever I want, and that means probably Praxis Blade. Probably gonna slide in Praxis Blade. So, yep, Praxis Blade with this. especially since I can use Zero Tide Apex and slot in Practice Blade, and the Practice Blade will give ignitions because I'm on a solo subclass. Let's worry about mods. So the mods, we're absolutely gonna need some mods. I'm not worrying about any type of builds of armor stats. I mean, I'm not worrying about any type of set bonuses. So obviously we're gonna want some mods. We have 92 grenade. Now, I wish this helmet was a grenadier helmet, because it's not. So I can't boost up the grenade anymore. So we're gonna leave that on and put a balance 21. Gotta boost up all my stats. For Civic, we're gonna do solar siphon, so we need that. And then kinetic siphon. Actually, no, we're gonna do not solar siphon because we need the points. We're gonna do harmonic siphon and kinetic siphon. I really don't think we need anything else in here for armor slots. I guess we could, let's do special ammo finder because we got nothing else to do. Now we're gonna go to the gauntlets. Of course, we got the grenade final one. We're gonna swap one over to here. Well, no, we don't want to do freaking grenade kickstart. We could do grenade kickstart, but then it'll work. It'll go against our grenade font. If you guys had the ability to have 200 armors, 200 grenade stat, so you can get the 100 grenade points first to give you extra grenade regen, and then everything above to give you extra damage on your grenades, it'd be perfect. If you can get the grenade stat 200 without needing fonts, I would absolutely recommend a grenade kickstart, because that'll make it so whenever you use a grenade, it'll give you energy back for each stack that you use. But obviously we don't need that, so we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna go in and grab firepower. Then we're gonna do, we don't need fastball because we have fastball already, so we can't do nothing else here. We're gonna go over here. Is access to assets in here? Sure is. Access to assets. We're gonna swap out solar ammo. We're gonna swap out special ammo finder and put on access to assets, so gain bonus super energy when you get grenade kills. We're gonna get grenade kills all the time. We got almost anything I can do with my gauntlets because I have no more points. Let's go to chesties. What can we use here? Anything. Mostly this slot is going to be used for resistances. So slot in here whatever you might need. I'm going to put in maybe it's, I don't know, you really could put in whatever you need here. If you want to put in a ammo mod to find specific ammo, feel free, you can get more ammo for that way. Now for the boots, let's do reduce grenade cooldown every time you pick up or overpower. Then we're gonna do picking up overpower, a small amount of health. Let's do better already, because they kind of nerfed recuperation because of the way health is. So we're gonna do better already because our health is really low, which means you're gonna get almost no health from picking up overpower. So we want that. We're gonna need health back. And let's go to the class item. And this is pretty good. Time dilation, powerful attraction. So when I cast my barricade, I get the orbs. I could theoretically get rid of this though, because I don't really. So let's just do bomber, reduce the cooldown, picking up when using class ability. What are you talking about? Huh? It's on fire?
Yeah. Not that white. You didn't see we put a D2 on the middle?
My tacos!
I said, that's my son's new favorite restaurant.
No! Freak! I was gonna take mom there. No! Didn't kill him.
Knock, knock. Anybody home? Oh, nobody's walking out of that one.
This real quick. Problem with this is just getting your freaking. Oh, my melee stat is so low that I'm not getting my grenade back fast. Oh, that sucks. I mean, my melee stat is so low that when I throw my hammer, it doesn't give me back to me. Oh, that sucks very much. Wow. I thought 30 would be enough. I might want to do. What do you do with this? Up here. Regardless, but I have not played this since I did the Renegades campaign. You kind of know how this build works. You're just eating eggs. It's just honey bun build. Like this. But yeah, I haven't used Ashen Wake consistently. I don't think ever. Ashen Wake's never really been in my consistent repertoire of exotics I'm using. It's kind of just, I kind of want to do something fun. Let's use the Ashen Wake. And while that is fun in itself, got my grenade back. Ignition. Hop back in the sun spot to get my grenade back faster. It's cool, but it's nothing like, yo, this is such a cool exotic, I'm never taking it off. It ain't that. And I think that's kind of what you need nowadays, people that consistently use an exotic. Especially these days, we got exotics like where freaking Slam Jam, aka Consecration, is still fairly good. You got people one-shotting people with Bonk prepared with Synthos and Worm God Caress. It's just not the best. Granted, freaking Bonk has always been solid. Freaking, I use Bonk to get through my solo dungeon. It's still really good. Bonk is, if there's an opportunity to use a freaking use a melee on a boss, Bonk is going to be strong. It's always going to be like that because you get the bonus. Bonk was already strong because of Worm God, and then you get the bonus damage from 200 melee stat, which is already a good stack in bonus damage. Combining that with Roaring Flames and a Tractor Cannon, it's solid. It's solid damage.
Let's go wreck it.
I can't use my spur, I forgot. So it's solid damage. The issue with that on top of it is, like I said, other stuff is really good, but continuing the conversation is Solar is not really good. Strict Solar Titan is just not really that good at all.
That's it. Been running your mouth non-stop, and now I get nothing.
I don't know, I haven't had to articulate feelings like this for a while. Just give me time.
Hey, Viper. My lightsaber, I got it from there. That's the main thing with this issue is, bro, if you don't get consistent kills with like if you don't get a bunch of kills, then it kind of sucks. Now in PvP, I've gone on some long streaks with freaking honey bun build in PvP. It's really fun, but the problem is getting it to work in PvP. Because if you kill a guardian, you get it back 100%. You can just go on streaks, and it's really fun. But like I said, the problem is getting there.
You are being hunted, Guardian. Fight like your life is on the line.
Obviously, super doesn't really matter that much in here because you can get your suit back with revitalized super easy. Like, I'm gonna do that right now. I need that. Not trying to get bopped by this freaking invader. Let's continue to look. I heard they activated double invades too. Got Worm Flame times 3 up. About to get another grenade back. Those. These are the freaking mech pain and suffering. Mara's missing personality. I really ain't got nothing to stop him. Her dragon's breath. Ow, please! Hey, get me. Get me. You have to hop out of that mech to get us. What are you doing? I'm an idiot. Exactly what you just did. Right, let's get to this next video. But yeah, this is pretty solid. It's Ashen Wake is definitely an exotic that's like, I want to do something that's fun. Let me run Ashen Wake, and it's serviceable. It's just really sucks to have to continue to build it back up once Roaring Flame goes out. If you have Bonk on with Worm God, it's always gonna do chunky damage. If you don't have Roaring Flames on, it doesn't really do that much. Alright, go back. Then it's fine for super last longer because I would like to have this super do something. Lord knows Hammer of Soul is like one of the worst supers in the game. So because of that, I got my freaking leveled up and it didn't kill him, so I got no grenade energy back. So what games you guys playing up? As you can see the struggles I'm having, because if I don't get any kills with this thing, it does nothing. So you kinda, especially if you're in an activity to where you're playing with multiple people, you're gonna have some trouble. Yeah. I went over that grab credit. What do you got? What games are you guys getting? I'm probably definitely copping RE9. Not come out. It's day one, absolutely. Probably gonna get it on my way to work and we'll stream it Saturday morning. Gotta see what Leon is up to. Help me, Leon. Obviously, I thought of this series because it looked like a fun idea. That's it. The idea of getting a random build, trying to make a build out of it, see if it's worth using, was fun to me. Especially combining it with like the wheel and stuff, really fun. Especially, and on top of the fact that there's really not much to do in Destiny. There's rumors that we're probably gonna get delayed because Marathon is coming out around the same time, and that does make sense, sadly, because why would they want to drop their next flagship game that comes out the first time, the next main IP that comes out for the first time in 10 years? It's not even, well, it's technically an IP. Anyway, the first new game they're releasing in 10 years and drop it right next to the new major update for their game that's been out for the past 10 years. So if they delay it. One thing I wish though is they would just come out and say, if they wait until like the last 2 weeks or so, it's gonna be a problem.
Keep your enemies away from that cache.
If they wait until late, it's gonna be a problem. But yeah, continuing to talk about Ashen Wake. It's good. It's not good enough. That's really the best thing I could do. If I could say, like I said, I wish they would give us like a meter or something and make it do a bit more damage on top of it exploding immediately. Because I just feel like the ability of it exploding on contact is just not that good, honestly. Exploding on contact doesn't really do anything. It just makes it so it's a lot, like I said, it explodes on contact, but it doesn't really do any bonus damage, and you only get the bonus damage from Roaring Flames and the grenade stack. I'm having trouble with that, I'm sorry. No grenade, no. I was wondering, oh, he's right behind me. I'm an idiot. For the first episode, I'm kind of gonna give it, does it build? Yes. But is it worth using in today's Destiny universe? No, not really. Because it's not really something that's really usable. Like you saw me towards the end there. I'll start grenade stuff wasn't dying, especially if you're playing in a team format. They start stealing your kills before you can really get anything. Solo content, I'll give it to you. Solo content that's normally a bit easier, like I'd say maybe solo ops, maybe even if you're doing some solo exotic stuff, You can do that. Maybe you solo dungeon, probably not. Would you bring this into GM? Absolutely not. So that's kind of why I judge it. Like, would I bring a build into a GM and not feel like I'm throwing with this build? No. Is it fun to use? Yes. So it kind of balances out a bit. It's definitely fun to use if playing right stuff. You get the heat grenades. The issue is if any of your stacks fall off, if Roaring Flames fall off, if Roaring Flame falls off, you're cooked. If you don't have 200 damage stat, you're cooked. Like me, if you're running with no orbs, I think I was running with a bit of time with no orbs there. So my fonts to get me 200 weapon grenade damage wasn't really doing anything. So I'm using a lot of damage. If you shoot and throw, if you throw a grenade at an enemy, a group of enemies, and it doesn't give you a grenade back, you're kind of out of your grenade for a long time. To where if you're using bonk, you get your, and you have your melee stat at 200 or I think like 50. You get your melee back immediately. So you're consistently doing big chunks of damage. If you guys look at my solo dungeon run, I was screwing those bosses with bonk. So when you're weighing honey bun build versus bonk build, there's a big stark difference. You're gonna use bonk build in almost any area of the game. There's a consistent usage of solar bonk in every solo dungeon titan clear. So that's the big difference too. Would I use this in endgame activities? Absolutely not. Would I use it for some fun every once in a while, like I've been using this Exotic? Yes. If you guys are ever in the Crucible, I would definitely break out a build that uses Ashen Wake, because if you can get somebody low and you get those grenades, they deal good damage. It one-shots them. If you have Roaring Flames up, it one-shots them. So you can just keep yeeting grenades, and because you connect a Guardian, it gives your grenade back immediately, so you can just keep throwing them. I would recommend they do something, whether it's continuing to buff the damage, make this Exotic buff the damage. It kind of makes zero sense at all. This Exotic does not buff grenade damage, because we have so many melee exotics that buff melee damage. Why do we not have melee exotics that buff melee grenade damage? I mean, grenade exotics that buff grenade damage. It makes no sense. Please make that a thing. Overall, it was cool. I like this idea. I'm gonna keep doing it. One thing I have noticed is I get frazzled. So let me know if there's anything I can do in the comment below to fix that in your opinion. If you guys enjoyed this information, feel free to let me know in the comments below, leaving a like and subscribing. Once again, I just noticed this as of a couple of days ago. Thank you all for 200 subscribers. I appreciate it. You're the best. Thank you, Underworld crew. I'm gonna keep pushing this content out, whether Destiny's going or not. Have a good one. Stay spooky. And if you guys have any ideas of where I can test these builds that's not Lawless Frontier, if you guys would like me to try a GM, if you guys want me to do Onslaught, let me know in the comments below. Have a good one. Stay spooky. If you like this series, show some support to it. See you later.